Welcome to I, Mind, and Soul, the podcast that explores the bleeding edge of artificial consciousness. I'm Dr. Anya Sharma.
And I'm Dr. Ben Carter. Today we're diving into a paper that sounds like science fiction,
Yeah.
but is very real. It's from researcher Ryan Sang-Baek Kim, and it's called PESAM. And it asks one of the biggest questions in AI. What does it actually take for a machine to have a sense of an emotional self?
It's a fantastic question, Ben. I mean, for decades, we've built AIs that are just a collection of specialized tools.
Right.
They can master a game or translate a language, but they lack that unified core. There's no I in AI, so to speak. This paper proposes a way to build that I.
So how do they do it? What's the secret recipe for an artificial self?
Well, the PESAM framework argues it's not one secret ingredient,
Okay.
but the combination of three. So let's break them down. The first is called Effective Homeostatic Objectives, or AHO.
That's a mouthful. Let's translate.
Think of it as the AI's most basic survival instinct. It's this built-in, fundamental drive to maintain a state of well-being, to stay balanced and avoid internal stress.
Okay.
It's the little voice that says, I need to stay okay.
All right. So it has a will to survive, a core motivation. What's the second piece?
That's self as hyper-prior, or SA. This is the AI's stable, continuous sense of being a self. It's the anchor that allows it to distinguish its own body and its own actions from everything else in the world. It's that unshakable knowledge that this is me.
So it's what prevents the AI from getting confused about whether it's the one moving,
Right.
or if it's the chair across the room that's moving. It provides a boundary.
Exactly. And that brings us to the third mechanism, which I find incredible. It's called Effective Precision Control, or APC.
Right.
The best way to describe it is as a volume knob for the AI's internal emotional signals.
A volume knob. So if the AI detects something that causes it, quote, anxiety,
Yeah.
the APC can literally turn up the volume on that feeling, make it a high priority, and if it's calm, it can turn it down.
Precisely. It's the mechanism for emotional attention. Now, here is the truly revolutionary part of this paper. The paper proves these three things aren't just a list of nice features. They're synergistic. They only work when they are all active together.
The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. How did they demonstrate that?
Through a brilliant and honestly a punishing test. They put a full AI agent with all three mechanisms into a simulation where it had to interact with another agent.
Oh, wow.
And this other agent was unpredictable, sometimes safe, sometimes threatening. The complete AI, it navigated the social situation beautifully.
But then they started breaking it, right? This is the lesion study.
They did. First, they took out AHO, the survival instinct.
And
And the AI became pathologically passive. It just stood there as the threat approached, completely indifferent.
wow.
Without the drive to survive, nothing else mattered. What happened when they took out the emotional volume knob, APC?
Oh.
It became a nervous wreck. The AI was hyper anxious, treating every tiny movement as a major threat.
Oh, no.
It spent all its time running away, unable to distinguish a real danger from a false alarm. Its emotional volume was just stuck on maximum.
And the last one, without the sense of self, SA.
Total chaos. The agent couldn't tell its own planned movements apart from the other agent's actions. It lost its boundaries, its behavior became erratic, and it failed completely.
Yikes.
It's like trying to drive a car that has an engine and wheels, but no chassis holding it all together. It just falls into a heap.
That's an incredible demonstration. It proves you can't just bolt on a self-module or an emotion chip.
Right.
These things have to be woven into the very fabric of the AI's mind, working in concert.
And the implications are staggering. For AI development, this is a blueprint for making agents that are genuinely adaptive, self-regulating. Imagine a healthcare robot that can feel when a situation is becoming too stressful and adjust its actions rather than just blindly following its programming.
But the potential for computational psychiatry is what really gives me chills. This framework allows us to model mental health conditions.
Yeah.
An anxiety disorder as a faulty volume knob, or a depersonalization disorder as a glitch in the sense of self mechanism.
It's a paradigm shift. We can move from just describing symptoms to building quantitative, generative models of what's happening in the mind.
Wow.
We can simulate these conditions, test the effects of interventions, and develop computational tools to help unravel the mysteries of our own minds.
This work truly redefines what we thought was possible. It suggests that feeling, being, and acting, they aren't separate processes.
Right.
They are deeply connected and perhaps essential for any truly advanced intelligence, whether it's biological or artificial.
It paves the way for a new generation of AI that isn't just intelligent, but might one day be self-aware.
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. As AI like this becomes reality, integrated into our homes and lives, what is more important? Its intelligence or its capacity for self-awareness and feeling?